Introducing the latest project.
What do we got over here?
Oh, look at this.
Dang.
That's pretty dope, bro.
Alright guys, what's going on? And I'm back to work on the BMW, and this is what I got for it today. For the BMW today, we are going to be replacing these lenses because as you guys see, they're kind of like yellowish and they don't look very well. But Evan actually came up with these clear lenses. I don't even know where he got them from, but they're brand new. So we're going to be replacing that today. We also have some Motorsports hardware provided us with some stud kits for the BMW. One thing I hate about German cars, you actually have bolts versus studs, and it's a really pain in the butt to actually align the wheel at the same time as you're trying to put this bolt through it. So this stud kit is actually going to make it a hell of a lot easier. Anyways, let's get started. Oh damn. Yo, I was expecting black lug nuts, but check this out. These are sick. The titanium look. This is really sick, and they're open, so because the studs are extended, you don't have to worry about being capped out. I mean, this is what I saw. I mean, when you see this, you're like, Jesus, this is so sick. Thank you, Motorsport Hardware. This is a really nice kit. Alright guys, the next step is going to be getting these headlights to look like the rest of this car is going to be looking soon. I'm going to try to figure out how this thing comes apart, and then I'm going to try to figure out how to take the clear lens off. From there, we work on putting it back together. Alright, so you guys noticed I took the lens cover off, and now I'm taking apart the inside of the lens, which I thought everything was going to stay stationary in the headlight, but I was wrong. Alright guys, I already took the headlight apart, and what I'm doing now, I don't know if you guys can see these, but these lenses, they have some type of, they're dirty inside. I'll bring the camera in. You guys see how it has that small white coating? I'm just going to wipe it and clean everything to make sure that everything is nice and clean. That when we put the clear lens on it, it stays nice and bright. I already grabbed a screwdriver and I clean all the way around where the sealer is, and not to remove the sealer because you can reuse it, you can just heat that up and reuse it, but to remove the dirt that was around the corner of it. So I already scraped all the dirt off, and then Mickey actually had some 3M sealer, ribbon sealer, and then this is what we use on this is what he has used on the previous headlight, which I'm gonna be using it. And then I'm gonna transfer everything over from the old cover, clear cover, to the new one. Where is it? Right there, to the new one. That's a big difference. The most satisfying part. Oh, look at this. So clean. No more yellow coating on the headlights. Well, that's it for now. That took longer than expected just because I ran into some issues. But anyways, Mickey's gonna be picking up the camera after this because I have to go to work. So here's Mickey.
Bro, we got some new goodies. Hey, you like our van, dude?
Yeah.
Borrowed it from our friends. One day we'll have a truck. One day. Pretty nice though, right? I mean, it's not the ice cream van, but it's pretty good. Look at all these bits, brother.
Ooh. Bet you can guess what that is.
Fragile. Not sure you'll be able to figure out what this is exactly, but if I'm being honest, Vic, I don't know what this box is, and that's why I'm going straight to it. This is the bumper.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it's just to keep it from getting folded in.
No.
Waste of cardboard. Whew. Yay!
So what's really awesome is all of these parts we're adding to the 335i, which you guys will see in a minute. They're all now on the throtl website. So this is a first for us to have all these aftermarket parts for BMWs to convert your cars from the non-M Sport to the M Sport or to the M3 or whatever. All that stuff is on the site right now. And every dollar you spend gives you an entry to win the Evo. So if you're also an Evo fan and a BMW fan, hey, it's a win-win right there.
Or just a car fan.
Yeah.
You like cars?
Yeah, you win a free car.
Who doesn't want a
If
free
you're already
car?
buying the parts already, you might as well win something.
That looks like Chernobyl right there.
That looks so nice. The exhaust, it's in, both of them are.
Yeah, it covers both of them.
You. So guess what I'm cutting?
The exhaust. Is it not doing anything? Do we have an angle grinder? Oh.
Whole blade's gone. Not even straight either. Look at this. You guys see that I just took out of the car, and whoever did it before didn't weld all the way around. So we're gonna finish welding that, and then we're gonna mock it in the car. Tried to make this work, but because of the angle of the tip, really? Because of the angle of the dangle, it looks. And if we're gonna make it look, might as well go all the way.
In other words, Evan left, so we're gonna give him a 6-foot-long blast pipe.
We're gonna give him what he needs, which is this.
Oh!
Obviously, we're gonna cut it. It's not gonna be the.
Nah.
We're going from 2.5 to 3. I'm just gonna weld it all the way around, make sure it's sealed, and then once we figure out what to do with the exhaust, we'll modify it then. But this is the easiest solution.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so I just got done. If you guys see, my old blade was really bad. I burnt the tape. So I replaced the blade and I was finally able to cut it. So this is what I'm doing for now. Because we're gonna do the entire exhaust from the cat all the way back here. We're gonna design it. So I'm only doing this for now because I don't want the bumper melting off when we start driving it until we do the exhaust. So you guys do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright guys, so I just got done doing the 2 exhaust tips, or just tips because there's no exhaust on this thing for now. And I also fastened the tie down for it. So that looks cool. I put the wheels back on, the side skirts are on, the rear bumper's on. Now the front bumper I couldn't finish because the front bumper actually, where the fog lights go, actually hits the oil cooler scoops. So we're gonna hold up on that until tomorrow. We're gonna make some phone calls, so we're gonna see how can we fit the M3 while still keeping the scoops for the oil cooler. That's it. Tomorrow somebody will pick up the camera and we will continue on with the BMW.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and fit up the M3 style front bumper for our 335i. It has the openings and characteristics of the M3 front bumper. We are noticing a few things that we need to address, and that one is that the inner fender liner doesn't really match up with the bottom shape of our bumper here, so fastening that back is going to be a little difficult. I think what we might do is actually reach out to Keys Motorsports and see if we can source the front inner fender liners that actually match up to this, because that'll really give it an OEM feel. The other thing we had to do is we had to remove the brake duct and the oil cooler duct from this, because they line up completely different and they actually do not allow for this bumper to sit properly on the car. So we took those off, and what we're gonna do is some research and find out if we can put the V8 M3 air ducts on here to fit in the car. I believe that will work. And so now that we have nothing holding us back, we can go ahead and start mounting this up. And we're just going to tuck the fender liners up above the bumper for the time being until we get the proper ones. We should be able to tighten this down. All right, well, we got the front bumper on now. and Ricky decided we couldn't just leave you guys hanging. We had to pull it outside and show you what it looks like here on the street. And I think it's really shaping up. What do you think, Rick?
It's getting, it's looking way better than what it was a few days ago, that's for sure.
You think? I mean, it actually doesn't look too bad. Now mind you, that needs to be painted, that needs to be painted, that needs to be painted, and so does the rear bumper. We're lucky in that the car's black, and you can sort of start to see what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, from 5 feet away, I would actually drive it. I would drive it right now.
Would you?
Yeah, just don't get too near it. Just stay back here.
So it's Ricky Styles approved. Is that what you're saying?
This is a beauty compared to what I proved. See my card, bro?
All right, Vic, cut to your beauty shots. So we hope you enjoyed this episode where we polish this turd. We really are polishing a turd. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a lot more content for you. Parts coming in galore for this car. So Ricky and I got our hands full.
I'm not supposed
What's that?
to. I'm cutting. I'm cutting.
What are you cutting?
I'm cutting. That's what I'm saying.
But we'll leave that for you guys to figure out. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching. Leave us some comments down below. Hit that thumbs up. Definitely don't miss out on the notifications because we want to make sure you don't miss a second of this BMW project. We'll see you in the next one.
Deterred.